How's it going, boys? Me, your favorite Snake Souls merchant. And why does in recent time it seem that every big company loves and defends China till their grave? Why do celebrity status people and big YouTubers defend China? Why is that? Well, the answer is obvious and self-evident at this point. If you are not aware from a business standpoint, China is literally the color green on the map. It's where the moolah is made. It's where cash flows, money rules. It's the greatest market of opportunity pretty much on the goddamn planet. Oh yes, and China keeps a strict control of everything. To give you a quick and simple, easy example of how you can understand this, China does not fear to ban Coca-Cola. Cola fears to get banned by China. That's how it works. Because in China, well, something gets banned that's made in the outer states. They're gonna continue doing the production or whatnot, but they won't sell your item there, and maybe they will stop production. And considering how easy it is to make things in China and how inexpensive it is, well, for a lot of businesses, that on its own is extremely fearful. But again, China is also an extremely lucrative business opportunity for anyone who can sell anything. China has a huge amount of people, potential customers, potential money bags just walking on the streets, willing to consume your product because why not? If you do the math, it's pretty simple. 100 people enter the store, 10 people buy it. But in China, you have 1,000 people entering the store, and, not 10% buy it, but let's say 5% buy it. A lower buyer amount, well, percentile, less people are your customers, right? But when you convert that to actual numbers, those 5% are 5 times more than what you got previously. And that's essentially the effect of China. For any business pretty much nowadays, China is just literally a gold mine. And considering China's politics and the people of China, well, you don't want to piss them off. You see, Chinese people are extremely, and the word extremely does not even start to justify it, nationalistic. They are people who love their country, they are people who will defend their country. In most recent times, like pretty much I don't think even a week or two have passed, Uncle Roger, a Chinese man who has made a living off of YouTube, recently made a video with someone who does not exactly like China and spouts bad opinions about Winnie the Pooh and how China treats people and does things. Obviously, that is unacceptable. He didn't even say anything bad in that video, but the video still got taken down. Why? Because, again, Chinese people are very nationalistic, which means if they have a chance to watch someone on YouTube who does the thing that they like, but they are Chinese, they will pick that person over someone else who isn't Chinese, just on a default basis. That's how it works. So, when someone like Uncle Rogers makes a video with someone who dislikes China, well, that's a huge hit, because a lot of people who watch him are specifically from China. That's a lot of his views. So obviously he needs to apologize. We don't even know if the guy actually loves China, but you can be damn sure that the guy is gonna do everything in his power and capability to make a good face and impression on China. Won't talk smack, won't do anything that disappoints his Chinese audience. Because, again, they are a hefty chunk. You can't lose that. And so is the same for companies. For the Star Wars, when they removed I don't know the actor name, well, literally he's just black and that's why he got removed on the Star Wars post. Well, he didn't get removed. I think he got super pushed to the background or made extremely small, even though he's pretty much he is a leading role in the movie. Yeah, Finn. That's not the actor's name, but that's the part that he rolled. They made Finn super small in the poster, just so Chinese people don't have to look at a black. That's how it works. And obviously, that's not racist. No, 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 no. That's not racist or anything. Has anyone ever tried posting something bad about China on, for example, Facebook? Well, guess what? If you do that, Facebook most likely could either ban you or remove that content because, well, it's full of lies and slander. Even though it's not full of lies and slander. Even though it's actually like facts. For example, Chinese, abuse, would you call it? Human rights violations of Muslims in their country, concentration camps and whatnot. If you post that those are concentration camps, you can get banned off Facebook and Twitter or whatever. Yes, this is especially prevalent in social media platforms where maybe Facebook and Twitter are not the first thing someone from China uses, but it's a huge market share that Facebook and Twitter want apart. So obviously, they will never condemn China. One of their worst fears, especially for Facebook and Twitter, is the fact that China just says, yeah, we're banning Facebook and Twitter because they speak a lot of shit about my great regime. Yeah, that's something that happens. YouTube is pretty much on the verge of it, but if YouTube did it, it would be like, yeah, very, very awkward. But you can't exactly post extremely negative things, especially things that, are kind of proven. They will just get labeled as untrue or whatever the hell. It's pretty funny because, obviously, for companies like Facebook and Twitter, they spout all this thing about equality and whatnot, but when it comes to China, that kind of goes out the window. But that's just the specific of Facebook and Twitter, which I find personally hilarious. But other companies have the same thing. And if you think this just goes it's not as simple, by the way, as just it's a market cap, it's a share chance, it's a chance for increased profits for a company. No, this goes on a personal, human-to-human level, on a person-to-person basis. You see, China likes being China. China is literally absolutely not a beginner when it comes to subterfuge, subtle influences, and all that good stuff. So you see, if you're a person in relative power, if you have a platform to speak on, and if you're gonna be good to China, well, China may actually pay you in some way, shape, or form. Be it, luxury cruises, be it actual cold hard cash money. China has money to spend. China's a huge economy. Do not get that mixed up. The US is technically like the master of economies and whatnot, but China will just absolutely demolish anything and everything in its path. Trump was the only thing that kind of stood in the way. Now nothing stands in the way of China, so it's going to be free reign. So, no one will be able to speak against China. Sadly, that also means that a lot of politicians who were nice against China and said that China has just been misunderstood will be losing their paychecks. Because you see, if you do something good for China, if you adore an opportunity and anything for China in any region of the world where China may want something, if you play ball, China will pay you for playing ball. And, well, China can pay very, very, very well. So it's a lucrative opportunity for a lot of people who have some sort of influence, some sort of saying in some kind of sectors, buyings, policies and whatnot, especially policies. China loves people who can influence national policy against trade and against all other things. If China has a say in something, China will give you money if you are willing to play ball. Or, the alternative to money, which could be whatever they actually can offer you. Taking flat out bribes in the open, not exactly smart, not exactly viable, but there are obviously alternatives. Oh yes, China does all of these things. China is lucrative for businesses. China is lucrative for, a singular entity in the form of a person. This is the funniest thing about China, in my opinion. Now, this is my completely personal opinion, but I'm pretty sure that if a company who has no dealings in China. It doesn't matter which company, literally any company that wants to make a profit and has no dealings with China. If they were given the opportunity to lose 50% of their customer base and restart in China with a much meager customer base, I think a lot of companies would do it because the profit opportunities are just too good. Oh yeah. So, that's essentially why every company, everyone loves China. No one will ever dare to say anything bad about China. So yeah, that's pretty much it. So, this was Quizzer Sensen. Thanks for watching. Subscribe if you haven't already. Check out the channel, check out Discord, check out the Patreon, check out everything, and have a nice day. Bye-bye.